अच्छा ये बताएं मिथुन, apart from तुम ही हो, what was the other song from this album that you really liked a lot?
खिजा की शाम हूँ मैं, तू है नई सुबह, तुझे जीना होगा मेरे बिना.
What are the rumors about Aashiqui 3? What is happening? Are you part of it?
We are not a part of it.
Are you part of it?
We both are not a part of it. We both are not a part of it, and I have no idea what the idea is. But at the moment, I am not working on it. I don't know whether he is.
No, I am also not working on it. लेकिन ये जरूर है.
Hi, this is Mohit Suri,
Hi, this is Mithun here.
and you're watching us on
Bollywood Hungama.
Then there is also Meri Aashiqui that comes, and then there's a female version, and then Palak joins in again.
Yeah.
What a soulful voice she has.
Yes.
She again, maybe like Mithun, just gets the brief of what was needed at that time. Mohit, would you agree to that?
So I worked with her, I think only personally when I worked with Jeet Dada when you were doing Chao Main. And now getting the obvious connection now that they're married, they both come from a very similar spiritual background. She does a lot of. So I remember talking to her, and she's such an interesting person that way. I asked her, how did you reach her? And then she told me about how she used to sing for charitable things, and that's where Salman Khan saw her and her brother, and they approached her, and it's I make somewhere, I must agree, in this process of making movies, I have lost the idea of touching people but actually earning money. And if you can do this with your art, where you can really want to matter to someone, there's a process of giving. And surprisingly, you get much more with that.
Yeah.
And when you try to take the money from the guy who's coming to watch your film in the theatre, they'll be stingy to give you. If you know what I'm trying to say.
I get it.
So when I come back to Palak, there's so much she has. Training. Yes, she's been doing it for a really long time. I got to know it. She's been doing it since she's a kid. So has he. But there is something that they both have which is very similar, which is this need to give, to matter. And not with the price, not for cost.
Yeah.
And that comes out in your singing. And I'm not surprised that they don't found each other. I didn't know about it.
No one knew about it.
I didn't know about it.
When did this happen? I want to know.
नाराजगी से you're saying this.
Because Palak's
No,
mom...
once or twice he mentioned something to me that there is someone, but I didn't know it was Palak. So it was quite a surprise.
I got a call
Same time.
saying that mom wants to give you an invite. This is
Same.
Palak's mom, and auntie's like, Palak's wedding is there, aana hai. I said, okay. Like, do you want to ask who's the guy? I said, of course, I would love to know. Like, Mithun. I said, what?
So I had no idea. He's basically cheated on me. on our relationship. Then I had no idea.
That was going to be my question. Did you feel jealous? Were you feeling?
I felt left out that I didn't know. So I actually felt stupid.
No, let's hear the story.
I didn't join the dots.
Let's hear the story. कब हुआ ये बताइए?
Yeah, even I like to hear the story.
हमको
Yeah,
जानना
Yeah,
है.
here for Aashiqui. Tell me,
No,
let me
no,
remind
no,
you.
no.
This happened during Aashiqui only, no?
नहीं, where it happened?
No, not
Aashiqui.
during
No.
नहीं
come on.
तो
Of
when
course
did it
not.
happen then? If it's not Aashiqui
This
2
is
then.
recent now. वो तो I think people know only because Aashiqui 2 के time पे and after that also me and Palak हम दोनों even when she would come to record हमारे मेरे लिए हम दोनों उस घोड़े की तरह है ना कि
blinders.
इन्होंने क्या बोला that's the way we've been working. So I never really acknowledged her beyond the artist that she's been and vice versa. उनकी तरफ से भी हमेशा यही था. She would speak 2 words, I would speak 3. End of the conversation. तो हमेशा आशिकी के टाइम पे भी बहुत लोगों को एक गलत फैमिली शायद हो क्योंकि शायद माहौल ही ऐसा है ना लेकिन ऐसा बिल्कुल
No, but I was very impressed with her Aashiqui because when she did Chao Main or whatever. So like I genuinely I have this thing. I tell the singers, you all sing so well and do the acting for me, so I don't have to get the actors to act. So even if they give a bad shot, your singing will come. I actually do that. Okay. So I did. I don't know whether I didn't mention that she sung the song. I must have mentioned it too that she sang Chao Main on I told you.
Told me.
And she's very good. Because it was a difficult song. It was a different scale. It was a song that had to be done on male skin, and she tried so hard. So I remember going for that recording with Jeet Dada for hers, and she's she's really good at what she does, and she's got a, you know. And see, the thing is, I was looking for new people,
Right.
because it was about youngsters, the film. So I thought the only song that I got Shreya to sing was Sun Raha Na Tu, the female version, because that was just, it was a very male scaled song, a very different song, and I had to put the thought in the film was, you sang my song better than me. So I got her to do it. But other than that, I was very impressed with everything Palak did. And I might have suggested her in hundreds of places, including to him. But I had no played this.
So you didn't play Cupid?
Nothing. I got to know when you guys got to know.
क्या है मिथुन? इनको तो बता देते यार, हमारा छोड़ो, ये तो
नहीं,
गहरा
मैंने तो
रिश्ता है.
इनको, he was supposed to be there for my register signing also.
Yes, I'm very bad with marriages, funerals, and everything. I'm just really bad at it. I barely ended up at my own marriage. I almost missed my own marriage. So yeah.
That's more.
Yeah. So, but he called me for a song.
हाँ.
Called me that there's a new singer. He calls me and he should have just told me, listen, Bandra Court, I found this new singer, just landed up. I would have landed up way before time.
अच्छा ये बताएं मिथुन, apart from तुम ही हो, what was the other song from this album that you really liked a lot?
I've always been very vocal. भुला देना. I think, और मैंने पहली बार जब सुना था, तब से मैंने इनसे कहा था कि वो बहुत सुंदर गीत है. The way it has been written, the thought, खिजा की शाम हूँ मैं, तू है नई सुबह, तुझे जीना होगा मेरे बिना. I just love the way that song has been written, composed by Jeet Da, and also the element that Mustafa Zahid brought to the song. Beautiful.
Another thing that was really spoken about with Aashiqui 2 was the poster.
Okay.
And it was so iconic.
So you know how your limitations become your positives, I think, was with newcomers, showing them romance, because people don't know them, they don't connect with them in that way. How do you get new about it? So I think the best work was done by Mr. Bhatt in Aashiqui 1. When he said newcomers, they're not able to cover their faces, and he did the Aashiqui. And suddenly on the set when I was shooting Tum Hi Ho, I just put this moment. It was not there in the script. Where I thought that he should start protecting her from the rain. What people in 1989 interpreted that was they're kissing under the thing. I didn't do it because it had become a different generation altogether. I just felt that she's getting wet, and this whole thing of protecting her in the rain was getting them closer. Which has been done a lot of times in the past. Raj Kapoor Sahib has done this with, you know, getting you under the umbrella and everything. It's a very classic trope. But I think that was it. That was just what represented the relationship and everything. And it became a poster. I think there was no two ways about that. But you know, when you make
did you shoot it like during shooting the film, or was it like later on shot?
No, they saw the stills from the shoot, and they said, we have to do this only. They said, yes, you've done a very darker version of it, because Aashiqui was all bright and white, and I had done it in the middle of the night, in the middle of traffic and all.
Yeah.
But that was what the difference was over that Aashiqui and this one. You know, when it's just that, I just think that when you're making a film like that, I can't take credit for it at all solo. Aashiqui is all of us. You know, it's what he contributed to that started the backbone of it. And then I went to him. He had done this once in the past for me. I said, make the theme. And he said, very good, easily, I'll make a very good theme. And he made a very good. I still remember we were sitting in the Visheshwan's office. He was making me hear the theme. And it was very good. And it was perfect. It's the same notes. And Mukeshji came in and he said, ye kya kar rahe tum log? So I said, ye theme bana rahe, because after the edit I want the theme. So Mukeshji said, it's very good. Just play the keys softer. So I was like, softer means kya, volume down kar de? So then Mithun said, no. And he played it the way it is as the theme. So when you're making something that had everyone just comes passing by, he was not even a part of it, but contributed so much to it. When you're doing something right, people just either gets completely rejected or just completely, because everyone was in that thing. You know, why Aditya? Everyone was like, why Aditya Roy Kapoor? But I saw something in him that I felt was right, and that's been, like I was talking to him right today, and he's telling me people still talking to me about the same thing. Whether Shraddha, no matter what happens, every 26th of April messages me, thanking me for who she is and what she is today, but she doesn't need to.
Yeah.
But she does do that. And then every 26th of April, I'll get a call from Shraddha, whether I'm in touch with her or not, thanking me for being a part of it. And from where she came, till today, whenever she calls, her photograph is still the same photograph which I took of hers in the plane when we had gone promoting that film. And you have to hear the story of promoting. It was just me, Shraddha and Adi. No security, no makeup, no entourage, nobody. In fact, Shraddha was going and getting ticketing done. We were sitting on the floor in Delhi. We preponed the release. And I have to tell you this one story. And it comes from what to me was. We got into the flight before the first show of the film was going to come out in public, which is at 11 o'clock. And we were coming back from Chandigarh. And when we got onto the flight, we were regular people. In fact, I was the most popular person at that time. And we sat, it was an all economy flight. We were sitting in the front. And the last night's trial response was very good. Everyone had called, so I was making fun of them. You all are going to become stars. And both of them. And that photograph I have of Shraddha is laughing over there. And I still remember the show had started, the first show. Or just gotten over, I think, or something like that. And we had not got the last half an hour is left or whatever. I promise you this, that's the song and the film, in a flight which has no telephone connection and cut off from the world, I could see a difference in the crowd towards them. I don't know how this happens. And the flight has landed, and by the end of it, I still have that photograph, is I came down the steps and all the staff was clicking pictures with the actors who they were not recognizing before. I don't know how this happened. And I stood there, I said, wait there, and I took a picture like how an Aashiqui stays down and he takes a picture of them. That's when you're doing something so pure. I think it goes viral, as they say. You no longer need communication to spread the word that the film is doing well.
Yeah.
Someone must have called up the air hostess's mother and saying, "Ye picture dekhiye," and the cast is sitting with me.
Wow.
And said that, what a film, and I can't stop crying. She must have told someone else. And that's how the atmosphere changes. And this is just how the song picked up. I remember.
So it's definitely all organic, which was so important.
I must give Bhushan ji this also. I remember Bhatt Sahab had worked with Gulshan ji for Aashiqui 1, and he had told, after he got the album, Gulshan ji had told Bhatt Sahab that ये देखो ये music मैं एक हफ्ते में जंगलों में ये गाने पहुंचा दूंगा. Gulshan ji had told. So Bhatt Sahab, while giving the master, there was this whole thing. The master giving was a very sacred process. Is when the producer hands over the music. Obviously, he had heard the music, you know. So when he was handing over the music, Bhatt Sahab said, तुम्हारे पिता ने ये कहा था कि एक महीने में that was that, मैं गाने हर जंगलों, इंडिया के जंगलों में बजाऊँ. तो भूषण जी said मैं एक हफ्ते में करूँगा. देखो ऐसे गानों के साथ मैं एक हफ्ते में करूँ. He was right. In 3 days it happened.
Wow.
He proved it.
In 3 days, Bhushan ji had made sure the song was playing everywhere. And when I called him up and I said thank you, he said, "ऐसे गाने बेचने में क्या problem है? ये तो हर जगह." He actually said, "Yes, ऐसा गाने तो मैं आराम से कर दूँगा." So, and everything, like for example, you know, even when Tulsi sang a song for the film, it was not like she was demanding to be it was more like, I want to be a part of my father's legacy kind of thing. It was not there was too much purity in this whole, the way the film was made.
It in a way, it was also an emotion. It was just like, you know, not just him, a film.
Even for everyone. So I can't say it's mine or it's his or it's...
When I traveled to the US for IFA, that time also I spoken to him. So I was in the train in the US. And there were these Indian people on the train. It was so beautiful. Urmin, mujhse pehle, they looked at my father and they said, "Excuse me, sir, are you the man who came on stage for the Aashiqui 2 Music Award?" And that felt so good because that's what I wanted to do. They didn't notice me that I was happy about that.
What a proud
And you know
moment.
something? Aashiqui 2 never released abroad. As in, it was too small a film and it was too preponed the release. We could not get theatres. So that's my most internationally famous film. But that film has never released abroad, officially.
Guys, this is
so
amazing.
it's just, so when a film is, and it's my most watched film. where they watched it pirately because that time there was no OTT also. But the fact is, the people have watched the film and
Yes.
they've heard the music. I still, every Saturday night, will get my drunk friends from all over the world sending me someone playing this song somewhere.
Tum hi ho.
Yeah, Tum hi ho, in a karaoke every Saturday night.
But look at it, it's been 10 years and we are celebrating the film, the music, and आने वाले कई सालों में जब भी हम मिलेंगे ये एक आइकॉनिक फिल्म रहेगी जिसकी
I hope so.
बातें जिसके गाने हमेशा यादगार रहेंगे एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट लास्ट क्वेश्चन दैट I'd like to ask you all is what are the rumors about Aashiqui 3? What is happening? Are you part of it?
We are not a part of
Are
it.
you part of it?
We both are not a part of it. We both are not a part of it. And I have no idea what the idea is. But at the moment, I am not working on it. I don't know whether he is.
No, I'm also not working on it. लेकिन ये जरूर है, I think we are definitely fans of the Aashiqui brand.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we are, and हम लोग भी उस दिन यही बात कर रहे थे कि you know we are very positive towards it and we just wish them the best.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thank you so much once again, guys, for creating history, for giving Arijit Singh the name, the fame, and just the love. And thank you for just everything. Thank you for this interview. My God, just so much. The
No,
list
but
is
thank
so
you
much.
so much because this, you know, as I said, sometimes to go forward, you have to go backwards again. Just hearing him play this music, somewhere, I started feeling like that guy was coming to get music from him 10 years back. And I'm missing that thing. So I think I need to do a live session with him with this song to start feeling like that person again. And I wouldn't be able to do it if this interview didn't happen today.
I'm really glad. I'm really glad. And all the very best to this relationship. May
Thank you.
it grow and just
you.
succeed.
As
all
long as he
the time.
doesn't come up with any more hidden relationships that he's done in the past.
Thank you guys for watching us on Bollywood Hungama. My name is Urmin and I hope you all enjoyed this interview with Mohit Suri and Mithun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Mohit Suri,
Hi, this is Mithun here.
and you're watching us on
Bollywood Hungama.